Hey guys, so I thought I'd do something fun. I was actually watching Masked Nintendo Bandit over here, and Bot wrote the plot for Breath of the Wild 2, and this was the result. So I got the idea of, oh hey, let's just see what happens. So they ask a bunch of things like the names of the protagonists, the land it takes place, how you describe that land, things in that land. Um, but then they ask for stuff like animals and currency and this and that. So you can choose to just kind of generate, or you can write them in yourself. I just generated. I just got the main idea of Link, Zelda. One of them was, "Well, excuse me, princess." Like what would the protagonist say to the who's talking to? So so this is a short story I wrote, or rather the AI wrote it, and it's called Two Patient Uncles Laughing to the Beat. Link has always hated large Hyrule with its little large fields, grass, forests, rivers, market. It was a place where he felt happy, and yet it just said he hated it. He was a peculiar, smelly squash drinker with chubby spots and vast eyebrows. His friends saw him as a strange, squashed saint. Once, he had even rescued an uptight toddler from a burning building. That's the sort of man he was. And it sounds very familiar to Mass Nintendo Bandits. It's almost like the same thing. Actually, yeah, look. Um, that's just the sort of man he was. That's just the sort of man he was. So I guess it has like a typical, just like a, you know, standard form for it. It also asks you what kind of emotion you want out of it, what you want at the end. So, um, so where are we? That's the sort of man he was. Link walked over to the window and reflected on his royal surroundings. The moon shone like sitting guppies. Then he saw something in the distance, or rather, someone. It was the figure of Zelda. Zelda was controlling an animal with curvy spots and hairy elbows. Link gulped. He was not prepared for Zelda. As Link stepped outside and Zelda came closer, he could see the better glint in her eye. Zelda gazed with the affection of 2,951 snooty, mighty monkeys. She said in hushed tones, "I love you. I want to be rescued." "Oh, I'm sure you do." Link looked back, even more damaged and still fingering the ancient. What? Still fingering the ancient hawk. "Zelda, well, excuse me, princess," he replied. They looked at each other with depressed feeling, like two homeless high horses drinking at a very sympathetic funeral, which had R&B music playing in the background and two patient uncles laughing to the beat. So, suddenly, suddenly, Zelda lunged forward and tried to punch Link in the face. Quickly, Link grabbed the ancient hawk and brought it down on Zelda's skull. Zelda's curvy spots trembled, and her hair elbows wobbled. She looked flustered, her emotions raw like a gleaming giant gun. Then she let out an agonizing groan and collapsed onto the ground. And moments later, Zelda was dead. So Link went back inside and made himself a nice beaker of squash. Oh my god, it's priceless. Okay, so I think I should show you. All right, so you can. It's really cool. You have story ideas, opening lines, twists, writer block here, memes. So just click short story. Um, you just want to name it random. Set the scene. Launch into action. Let's go violent. Resolution. I think I put violent last time. So let's go with sad. All right, we did Zelda. Let's do a Harry Potter one because I'm sitting here thinking of the Harry Potter and the portrait of what looked like a large pile of ash. I'm getting by those vibes. And Jesus Christ, camera, stop it. All right, so name Harry, Harry, Harry Potter, male. Second character, Draco Malfoy. You guys should have seen this coming. What does the second character want from her? He wants want him to die. How does the second character feel about the protagonist? Negatively. Something the protagonist would like to say to the second character. Um, let's see. Let's see what they suggest. I just don't need you in my life anymore. Okay. Name a place where it all happens. Hogwarts. School of Witchcraft. School. No. School of Witchcraft and Wizardry. How did the protagonist feel about the place? Positively. Um, a feature about the place. Uh, Ghosts. Giant three-headed dog. Uh, giant snake in secret chamber. Two adjectives that could be used to describe this place. Not safe, and let's see what they suggest. Snooty, no. Creepy, sure. Let's go with creepy. Four emotions or four emotion adjectives. Let's just suggest stable, sneezy, sneezy, balmy, jumpy, delighted, fuzzy, stressed, sure. It was lonely, an object. Magical. Let's just do this. You can see that why just better to just suggest it, because otherwise you'd be sitting here for a little bit. An occasion. Um, the Yule Ball. Three verbs. Singing, jumping, gyrating, swimming, gyrating, talking, singing, sitting, smiling, chatting, jumping, jogging, skipping. Sure. Somebody's vulnerable, singular, person. Now you might compare the main character. Uh, you're a wizard, Harry. You're a faggot, Harry. I love that video. You're a faggot. I'm a what? A faggot. Fancy some tea. Blah, blah, blah. Character. Mm, let's just put in is the boy who lived a noun? Actually, no. Wizard. A noun you might compare the other to. Pussy. A type of music. The protagonist's favorite drink. Cocoa. Squash. We don't want it. There we go. Two objects. Sausage. Ruler. There we go. Knife. Getting the good stuff now. And now to do with the weather. Clouds, snow, clouds, sun, drizzle, clouds, rain, sun, drizzle, hail, sleet, snow, moon, wind, drizzle, moon, snow. Goldfish, bears, toads, maggots, sure. Koalas, pretty random. Horses, frogs, owls. Oh god, I'm gonna regret this. Penis, hand. Ruddy, tall, pretty, squat, red. Sure. How about we change tall to moist? Okay. Harry Otter. Harry Otter. Here we go. And here we go. See, that's just the sort of man he was. So, two sympathetic uncles gyrating to the beat. Is it really the same? It's all the same. Okay, we're gonna read it anyway. All right, Harry Potter had always loved not safe Hogwarts, school of witchcraft and wizardry, with its greasy, gentle ghosts, giant three-headed dog, giant snake in the secret chamber. It was a place where he felt stressed. See that now that makes sense. He was a brave, creepy whiskey drinker with ruddy sausage and moist hand. His friends saw him as a watery, whispering wizard. Once, he had even helped a mushy, blind person recover from a flying accident. Okay, this one makes more sense. That's the sort of man he was. Harry walked over to the window and reflected on his creepy surroundings. The snow flurried like singing maggots. Then he saw someone in the distance, or rather someone. It was the figure of Draco Malfoy. Draco was an intuitive pussycat with red sausage and pretty hand. Harry gulped. He was not prepared for Draco. As Harry stepped outside and Draco came closer, he could see the bulbous glint in his eye. I am here because he wants him to die. Draco bellowed in an admirable tone. He slammed his fist. His fist against Harry's chest with the force of 6930 owls. 6,930 owls. I frigging hate you, Harry Potter. Wait, he just. Well, he did say he wants him to die in an admirable tone, but then he did slam his fist against Harry's chest with the force of 6,930 owls. How hard would that be? I freaking hate you, Harry Potter. Harry looked back, even more lonely, still fingering the magical sausage. Not safe for work. Draco, I just don't need you in my life anymore, he replied. They looked at each other with fuzzy feelings, like two keen, knobby koalas skipping at a very stable Yule ball, which has orchestral music playing in the background and two sympathetic uncles gyrating to the beat. Harry studied Draco's red sausage and pretty hand. Eventually, he took a deep breath. I'm sorry, but I can't give you. He wants him to die, he explained in pitying tones. Draco looked delighted, his body raw like a kind, keen knife. Oh my god. He could he could actually hear Draco's body into 6,145 pieces. Then the intuitive pussycat into the distance. Not even a glass of whiskey could calm Harry's nerves tonight. This is amazing. You're gonna need more than a glass of whiskey, Harry. Oh my god. Whew. This is just mwah, perfection. Oh my god. Draco's red sauce. Oh my god. Oh. Force of 6,130 owls. How hard would that be? He's, oh my god. Not even a glass of whiskey would calm Harry's nerves tonight. Okay, so if you guys want to do your own, and I would love to see them, I'll leave a link to this in the description. You saw it's pretty easy. And then once they're done, just go ahead and link them below. I would love to read them. If you want me to read them, let me know in the comments. Say, hey, I did. I would love you to read mine, and I'll go ahead and read it because this is amazing. But, whew. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed that. I know I certainly did. Thumbs up, thumbs down, comment, subscribe, all that great stuff, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye, guys.